Good evening, aliens.
Dear brother, if you don't listen to our show, you might have a bonus hole.
If I grew up, well, I barely went to school as it was here, because school's fucking stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
it can be boring.
if I grew up in California and my school is as close to the beach as a lot of those high schools are, I would never be at school. I'd be just chilling out at the fucking beach.
Yeah, it's a real problem because it's it was just so easy and like it's kind of more of like an open campus, especially like when I went to school. Like nowadays, it's kind of like everything's locked down.
It's
Parents
also
aren't allowed on campus. We don't allow parental volunteers in the classroom because of COVID and all this dumbass shit.
I am so glad we grew up in the time we did. 100%.
Yeah.
Because
Kind of concerning actually because I can't be around forever. Protect this shit.
Dylan and I were just talking about it. I was like, I don't think I'm going to live past 45. And he goes, no, knowing you're probably going to be about 89, 90 when you die.
You're gonna be fucking 95 years old, still talking shit.
Probably. Probably.
We're not gonna live very old. Trust me.
I want to. I want to.
Well, okay, so here's the statistic. The thing that I told Dylan a while ago, I don't know if you've ever shared this. But, so basically, the United States grid line, there's a thing about, I think it's like 7 to 9 official standing grid lines that connect to the entire United States. I thought there was more around 12, but it's really not. The ones that would be affected in 7 and 9 that could shut down the entire United States grid line. So, if that happens, how long do you think it would take for 60% of the population to die?
Now are you talking natural death or before they go?
Starvation, burglaries, you name it. And lack of resources, like people needing their medicine, because the grid line's down. So how do we
Less than a year.
pump gas? How do we use our electricity? How do we cook? How do we, all these things. But I'll give you a hint. Where these things are going to happen first is in our big cities.
Mhm.
So, like Los Angeles, New York, bigger cities like that, clustered in inner city areas. So, how long do you think it would take for about 60% of the population to die?
Less than a year.
Oh, absolutely. You're giving them way too much time.
I was being generous with the year, but I'm like, honestly, I don't see it going past 6 months because people are going to go ape shit. People are going to start killing people.
4 months.
4 months?
4 months. 60% of the United States population will die. So in 6 months' time, we're getting really close to about 80%. 89%. Because you have to think at that point, when you get to 6 months to a year, how do we communicate with each other? How do we take care of things like with our food and like our resources? What do we do? Most people have to go to a store to buy things. If you have land and or animals, and you can survive off your things.
Nope. I'm going through my hit list.
Cultivate yourself, but in the inner cities, you're fucked.
Nope, I'm going through my fucking hit list. I will have at least 2 months of food off my hit
We're
list.
going to see looting like we've never seen it before. It's literally going to be like, what's that fucking movie? Where they all go out and start in the middle of the night when the siren goes off. The Purge. It's going to be like The Purge. But yeah, no, it's 60%. 4 months.
I would be more than happy to cut that in half.
Well, this is all about population control.
Oh, yeah. That's what COVID was. And
It's all about population control. It's a Bill Gates said himself.
he died in 2013, though. According to Ancestry.com.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's a skinwalker.
Honestly, it kind of makes sense.
Mike Pence looked like a skinwalker on the second debate. Did you see his skin?
Oh, dude, that dude just creeps me the fuck out. He
His
gives
skin
me
was
the
yellow and stretched. It was the weirdest fucking thing. Like it looked like no blood was circulating in parts of his face. Like it was ripped off and put back on. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
So Bill Gates looks different than he did in 2013. I didn't believe it until like the video showed side by side, and I'm like, the nose, like his old nose, went like had like this little droop to it, and now it's just more straight.
Yeah, you're right about that. And then his wife divorced him too.
Oh, they both died.
What?
They both died in 2013, according to Ancestry.com. Yeah.
The Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone.
Pull it up.
I can't, man. I can't.
How do you make a phone call?
Hey, Siri.
Oh, you can use Siri. Oh my god.
Oh, and I can also, like...
That would drive me crazy. Oh, you okay? So you can see like quarter part of your screen.
Yeah, so when I'm
whatever apps you're smart enough to put at the top of it, you can see that stuff.
So, like, my messages...
Oh shit. Yeah, that's... I would be so sad because of all of my pictures.
You know, so the iCloud is a wonderful thing. It allows me to see everything I need to on my iPad.
Yeah.
And all my iMessages, I now have it set up so all my iMessages
so
go to
like,
my iPad.
That's smart. Very smart.
I can almost do damn near everything on my iPad. Okay, so that's the old one, and that's the new one, apparently. It does look like it. It does look like it, now that you mention it.
It's kind of completely different. The nose is completely different. The brow bone is completely different. I mean, you can do that with cosmetic surgery, but...
I'm honored to have the chance to speak with you, the members of the blogger community, in the lead up to Blog Her 2013. Nurses are women, and yet, who's the primary caregiver at home? Women. Who's the primary one for educating the kids? Women. Social media is such a powerful
Well, it
tool
has
to
been
bring these
7
women's
years,
voices and
so-
stories to the rest of the world. Policy. We are the
Either
only
menopause hit her really tough.
only industrialized nation in the world that does not have paid family.
That doesn't even look like the same
And that
person at
needs
all.
to change.
though.
And it's as close as our nearest phone or tablet.
And it's like you said,
That's why I'm so thrilled that you
Look
all
how the
invested
lips are
your time
moving.
and energy into harnessing these tools to
Certain
connect
words.
with each other.
Tests in the right way, protective gear in the right way, contact tracing in the right way.
That makes more
Leadership, there are 50 homegrown state solutions, and that just shouldn't.
Patriots for Truth, the voice of the American intelligence media.
Her face is
February,
like
Bill and
snake
Melinda
or
Gates.
reptile
June
like
31st,
me.
2020.
I mean,
We
look
are
at the
discovering
nose.
the truth about Bill and Melinda Gates.
And would they
This
get a
page
matching
will
nose
remain
job?
open as we add more research notes at the bottom. You are also welcome to add your notes in the comment box. On June 17, 2020, we posted, Bill and Melinda Gates died in 2013 according to Ancestry.com. Bill and Melinda Gates
Yeah, that's what
died
I'm
in
saying. They both get
2013. You are not going to believe what we have
That-
discovered. Looks like the Gates deceased in
Is
2013.
this is the
This
one
is
that
from
they also try to say that
It
they're
gives us enough info
Bill
so we
Gates
can
is a
move on.
woman and
Thanks to a lively discussion in the conclave today with an invited guest to get us looking
that
at
one might be a
that,
bit of a
which isn't
stretch.
really what we are looking for, but this was staring at us. 1964 to 2013. Melinda Ann French was born on August 15, 1964, in Dallas, Texas. The daughter of Elaine and Raymond. She married William Bill Henry Gates on January 1, 1994. They had 3 children during their marriage. She died in July 2013 at the age of 48. Birth Melinda Ann French was born on August 15, 1964, in Dallas, Texas, to Elaine Agnes Amerland and Raymond Joseph French. August 15, 1964, Dallas County, Texas, USA. Melinda Ann French married William Bill Henry Gates on January 1st, 1994, when she was 29 years old. William Bill Henry Gates III, 1955 to 2013. 1995 Melinda Ann French lived in Medina, Washington. Age 31. Her daughter Jennifer Catherine was born in 1996. Her son Glory John was born in 1999. Her daughter Phoebe Adele was born in 2002. 2013 her husband William Bill Henry Gates passed away on July 29, 2013 at the age of 58. They had been married 19 years. Melinda Ann French died in July 2013. She was 48 years old.
This is where it becomes a stretch. Why does it look like Sean Hannity on the right?
Torso, not the hip.
Oh,
You can
this
see
is
the
weird,
ladies,
guys.
it's off the hip.
There's this, and I'm gonna send you this Instagram account. This dude goes around Detroit. He'll like calls people out for pedophilia and shit. Like people that are going to meet up with kids to fuck them and do other shit. And he's gone as far as this one dude drove down to Detroit from Pontiac and was going to meet this girl. He was at a gas station at like 10:30 at night, and this dude came running out of nowhere, fucking popped him in the side of the face, and they stabbed two of his tires, and he drove off like that.
They didn't get far.
When they stabbed the tire, they twisted the tooth. Right?
But he probably didn't get far until
Military attorney Todd Callender is an expert in international law and morbidity mortality law. He's been filing lawsuits and blowing the whistle on the enemy ever since they made the shots mandatory. These lawsuits have led to his research team amassing thousands of whistleblowers that point to a planned Marburg epidemic,
A lot of the people
already
I know
paid
that got
for
the
by
COVID
taxpayer dollars in recent PrEP acts. Todd Callender said that inside the lipid nanoparticles, there are sealed pathogens, including E. coli, Marburg, and Ebola, and that different pathogens can be released at different frequencies, pulsed through the 5G network.
There was a report of a pilot who got the vaccination because he had
I saw that. It completely ruined his career.
Yeah.
He like had a stroke or something.
Yeah, like he started having seizures and shit.
Eat and all that stuff all over again.
Ebola, Staphylococcus, and
I'm like,
disease, amongst others. We know that upon the broadcast from the 5G system, it is now deployed across the United States. We rolled that out.
was trying to push the COVID vaccine on me for a while,
for 1 minute,
and I started bringing up those cases, and he's like, "Oh no, those aren't real. Those are completely other medical issues." I'm like, "A pilot?" He goes, "That was proven to be debunked." I was like, Was it before or after you woke up from the coma?
And there's actually worse parts to it than that, including the 1p36 gene deletion that affected
biological warfare for population control.
zombies. As odd as that sounds, our government's preparing for that.
He also points out that
Because now we're gonna-
1p36
because
gene deletion
people are concerned
is the
about
number one
research.
side effect of the Pfizer shots. A disease with zombie-like symptoms that make a person aggressive with the propensity to bite. The CDC published a public service announcement on the preparedness for a zombie apocalypse in 2011. That same year, Con-Plan 8888-11, Counter Zombie Dominance, was published. The military's advanced ammunition, known as multi-purpose rounds, are single rounds comprised of multiple projectile options to be chosen via direct communication from the tank fire control to the cartridge chambered in the breech. So it would make sense to arm weaponized vaccines the same way. Popular online personality Jason Shirka has recently posted a warning that on October 4th, FEMA will be using 5G frequencies to activate nanopathogens in the blood of the vaccinated.
On October 4th at 2:22 p.m. Eastern Time, The emergency broadcast system will be activated
This took me out.
across the entire United States.
I'm gonna be
under
literally
leadership
sitting in
of
the
FEMA,
school parking lot
disguised
all
as a test.
fucking day.
However, this test will be used to
I'm just
send a
sitting in that parking lot
specific
for 3 hours.
high-frequency signal through devices like smartphones, radios, and TVs with the intention of activating graphene oxide and other nanoparticles that have been inserted into billions of human beings around the world through the obvious mediums. If the October 4th date does not occur for any reason, the backup plan will be to do it on October 11th at the same time. In the case that this is not able to be stopped, I ask you all to shut off your phones and all other relevant devices at 2 p.m. Eastern
Aurora
Time
has
for
school on
2
October
hours to be
11th.
safe.
I don't know who this guy is, but I will add that we probably want to turn the 5G off for good. And we definitely need to take control of our government, because a plan as diabolical as this would be game over. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg
You
Reese.
telling me on October 4th I'm gonna be kicking ass with zombies with a baby in my truck? Like getting that fucking lockdown school and shit? What you're telling me, though? The possibility.
Thank you for watching the latest Greg Reese report.
So if it does
Are you
happen,
fucking telling me that?
ReeseReport.com.
wait, if this
To see
does
my latest
happen,
video.
does that mean I won't get in trouble for doming people with a baseball bat?
No, you won't get in trouble.
No. Game the fuck on, motherfuckers. Oh, what's that? Ting! Oh, yeah, stress gone. Oh, there's another one. Ting!
Triggered by that morning.
The counterculture is now aware of false flags, operations that are executed by the
I
powers
understand
that
it's a
be
theory,
and
but I
blamed
told
on
you.
someone else
One of
are
them
now
is
being
being
called out in real time on social media platforms,
Exact
despite
time
all the
it's gonna be
censorship.
happening.
It's becoming
2:20
popular,
p.m.
and if the powers
It
that
gets out
be
at
no longer
3:30.
trick us,
So I'm just
then
gonna
they
be
will try
sitting-
to hurt us.
I'm gonna be
According to
sitting
the
in that
scientific
fucking
data,
parking lot
nearly all
for like over an hour. Just post, wait.
I feel sorry for anyone working at a hospital that wasn't vaccinated.
That was vaccinated or
Wasn't.
Bring out shit abs.
not? No. It's pointy.
Wait.
Great.
I didn't even fucking notice. Like, it didn't look like that in the picture. And I was like, if it becomes a problem, I'm just like, it's okay. I don't have sex with white women. It's fine. I'm not racist.
Well, I mean, do you really think that something's going to be happening
All right,
exactly on those days, or is this like
It's a
okay?
theory.
No, is this like a preparedness for like that season for that season of the apocalypse, where everyone gets a message on their phone that a missile attack is going to be coming?
No.
You have like X amount of hours. You have like an hour, 2 hours until it hits, and Los Angeles is blown off the fucking map. Remember that? Did you watch American Horror Story: The Apocalypse?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So is it going to be like, is this preparedness for a message that is going to be coming through at a later date that's like,
I feel like it's just a message of something that could potentially happen, but there's no solid proof that it'll happen. It's just a working theory right now, and the only way to know is just to kind of wait and see.
so I should have a sledgehammer truck?
But
Just in
I
case
wouldn't
you're
say
breaking
it's
glass down.
I wouldn't say a sledgehammer because that's pretty heavy, and it's gonna be a lot to swing around at once.
How am I supposed to break open the glass to the doors to the school to get in if there's zombies running around?
We have a truck.
I'm not ramming your only way out of there into the door. Use your brain.
And your exit.
No, use your brain. I'm not fucking up a radiator, crashing into
You don't have to use
glass and steel.
You don't have to use the radiator. You have an ass end.